corruption in the sport of boxing is the only reason why the fans are not supporting it like they used to, because they don't get the fights they want to see. And even when they do get the fights they want to see, somebody gets robbed. It's almost like waiting all year for Christmas, and then when you finally meet Santa, he's a fucking pedophile. You telling him about your Christmas list, and he starts telling you about his. It's not the party we showed up for, you know what I'm saying? So, and yes, I know it's an extreme comparison, but yes, I'm comparing you guys to the scum of the earth. Because number one, you're robbing fighters of their careers. Number two, you're robbing the fans of their hard-earned money. And I'm surprised that the promoters don't know. If you put the big fights on that people want to see when they want to see it, I bet they get way more sales in pay-per-view, because people will be content with the fight. And then if you actually give the right decision on top of that, God forbid, the fans would be so elated. Losses and all that won't even matter. That whole Mayweather formula wouldn't even be necessary. People would still support fighters even with losses, as long as they saw good quality fights. So I got an idea. I know Teddy Atlas always talks about a national commission. Obviously, boxing's international, so I think it should even be beyond that, because corruption knows no borders. But with that being said, I got a few ideas. For example, in football, if there's a suspected mistake on a call, they got the panoramic view. They do an instant replay, they double check it. And if there's a wrong decision made, they'll correct it, as far as I know, right? And if not, if you put that into the sport, instead of depending on some fucking 150-year-old referee that probably couldn't pass a DMV driving visual test, that thinks a legal blow is a low blow and takes points off that cost somebody a fight or whatever. And then also the not to mention the scorekeepers. That's another thing. You could put punch sensors in the gloves. That'll be way more accurate than CompuBox. CompuBox is full of shit. Those numbers are always so off, it's not even funny. But if you put punch sensors in the gloves, panoramic replays to double check, suspicious calls, eliminate the fact that promoters and officials have personal relationships, which is crazy to me. It's like I work for the lotto, but I win the lotto. It's obvious, man. I go to the bank sometimes, and if I know the teller, they have to get another teller because it's a conflict of confidentiality. There's a potential for corruption, right? That's why they don't allow it. Why is boxing not the same? You got millions and millions of dollars on a regular basis being exchanged. I think that's a robbery. It's, a potential for robbery and corruption on many levels. And I just don't understand why it's going unchecked and why these judges get to hide in obscurity and, put up a scorecard and don't get put on the chopping block and audited. Or even furthermore, that's another thing. When you see somebody get robbed, you see they're talking about an appeal for a new decision for Lomachenko. They never reverse fucking decisions. That shit just gets thrown out. It's crazy to me. Put these people on trial. Interrogate them. Put them under pressure. Put them on the spotlight so they won't feel so comfortable robbing people, because they know they're going to have to explain themselves, and the people are going to speak, and they're going to get, justice will be served. Put it like that. So anyway, you promoters out there, you really... you really think you're winning, but you're really not winning like you could be winning. If you really, like I said, give the fans the fights they want to see when they want to see it. Stop trying to build shit up until somebody's 40 years old. Spence and Crawford, I'm still going to watch it, but that shit should have happened 5 years ago. See what you guys do? I guarantee it would have been a way more successful event. But hopefully one day you guys will get your shit together, and us, the fans, and the people in the inside of the sport need to start calling these people out. And I'm going to do another follow-up video on that. But I'm going to start personally calling out and exposing all these corrupt referees and these corrupt scorekeepers, judges, all the officials that are on the take. I'm coming for you. I'm going to start doing videos. Nah, but seriously, though, you guys know you're scumbags. So now I'm going to put you on blast, too. So anyway, you tell me what you think in the comment section. How can we clean up the sport of boxing? How can we make it the best sport again? How can we give the fans what they want? You let me know what you think. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, share. Go check me out on Instagram at coach.v_. And till the next time, we up out of here. Ow.